For purposes of niggas taking risks with the fist. Put your purses in the corner and your panties untwist. Swiftness with this gift. The links in the fist.
Alright, man, so let's see. Lines are Drawn. When's this drop?
Lines are Drawn is out now.
Okay.
The CD is available for you. Physical copies if you want any, you can get at me.
Okay.
Or if you want to wait for the iTunes for all of you internet heads,
okay,
you can wait till April 22nd.
Now that will be, so April 22nd, midnight. I can go download it on iTunes.
Yeah, they're talking about it might be earlier, but I'm just giving the latest date, so April 22nd. If it's out sooner, of course.
Okay.
I'll let y'all know in MySpace.
So tell us about the Lines are Drawn, man. I need the concept, what it stands for. You can go into who you work with, all that. I'm on there.
Of course. I wouldn't be on Major Vision if I didn't.
Yeah, because if I wasn't on this album, believe me, I would not be wasting time talking to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell me about the Lines are Drawn, man, like the concept. What's up with the title?
Well, the Lines are Drawn, this album's taken about 2 years in order for us to get it done. It's been between Il Brown, Vest 120, Major 7th, and myself. It's an album. The concept of the album is basically like the lines are drawn an entire life.
Okay.
It's about my life. It's about my life in hip hop, emotionally, everything. It's a combination of a lot of things. So when it came down to it, as I was listening to music, this album got started like about 2007.
Okay. So
this was like where I felt like the downfall of radio and the downfall of music is going. So I've said enough. Lines are drawn. I want to do the hip hop that I knew that I was growing up listening to and that I loved. So that's where the concept of the album came out. The first song I wrote off of it was Glamour Life. Which is like track number 3 on this track. It's one of my most heartfelt songs because at that time, you're in a relationship. Not only that, you're in a relationship with the music. So it was like I felt so good about it. That was the start of everything. So it started the ball rolling with the whole Lines are Drawn because I felt like nobody was really putting any originality and a lot of thought into the music that was going out. So as I went on from there, there's been about like 3 different versions of the album already.
I know. Trust me, I know.
There've been like four studio switches. There's been, different production, different songs that didn't make the album, people that didn't make the album. So it's just been crazy. The whole process was really strenuous, but I'm glad I got through it. You're gonna see a lot more music coming up from us, very shortly. But
talk about the beat selection and process, like the feel, where you wanted to go, like production wise. I know I got 3. I think I did 3, and then
3 in a sneak peek.
3 in a sneak peek, and then Il Brown. Shout out to Il Brown. He took care of the rest. So
can't forget the intro and the outro were originally produced by Vest 120.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Who
did the cuts though, right?
Who did the cuts as well.
Okay, shout out to Vest.
But they co-produced both the intro and the outro.
Okay.
So it was a combination of them two. All 3 of my favorite producers are on that album.
Right.
So
okay, I appreciate that.
When it came down to it, beat selection wasn't very hard. It's just like if I heard something, I liked it, I did it. My process is crazy. I don't know how I do it. As soon as I hear something, I can damn near write a song within an hour.
True.
And Major 7th can attest to that. As soon as I hear something, I can write to it like crazy, and it's just on point. Like the day I heard War and Peace, like as soon as I sat down and wrote to it, Major can tell you within 45 minutes, all 3 verses were written, done, like within that time.
This is true.
So and that's pretty much the whole process of the album. As soon as I heard something I liked, I took it, I put a concept to it, put it behind, and that was that.
Talk about the what do you want your purpose to be? Is it something that like you want people to be like, this is real hip hop I'm bringing back? Do you want to gain buzz? You trying to gain attention? Like, what's your goal with the whole project as a whole?
I just want people to respect good music. That's
okay.
It. Overall, the process of this whole thing was basically just bringing a good feel and originality to music. I want people to be able to respect the music and not just, sit here, listen to it for 10 minutes, once a day for a couple weeks and then throw it away. as opposed to like where you put the CD in or put your iPod on and you consistently listen to maybe, even if it's just one song on it for the rest of your life. You know, there's songs to this day that I'm bumping from like, you know, 81, 82, you know, that you sit back and you can actually reflect and you remember where you were at when you heard that song. So it's, you know, we want to do that memory music. At least for me, I want to be remembered. I don't want to just be like, hey, tossed away. Hey, what happened to those guys? I don't want to be a one-hit wonder joke. I want to be somebody who's taken seriously.
But still, my fans will react.
We appreciate that.
So when you're hearing the sound of popping no brown, you know we putting it down. The side of our town, be